Alright, so like I feel like it's like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning right now, some real shit. But it's like 12 or something. But as y'all can see, it's a little dark in my room because, I'm sorry, that light was pissing me off. Y'all know every time I make a fucking video, I always get that fucking shine and it looks like I got this big ass white spot, like my whole fucking face is missing. So I had to be ghetto and put up a sheet because I wasn't having that shit today. It was just no bueno. But yeah, so I made the status earlier because like I see a whole bunch of y'all motherfuckers, and when I say motherfuckers, I mean all y'all bitches, straight, gay, whatever. Let me tell y'all something. When you're straight, I feel like I expect y'all bitches to do dumb shit sometimes because I know that when y'all getting y'all feelings with your baby daddy, y'all get that attachment issue and all that shit. But this is my problem with lesbians who are getting fucked by niggas. Because, and I'm not saying fuck like on a general basis, I'm talking about like when you go to get pregnant, you have to be very careful with the nigga that you pick, okay? Because these, like, niggas look at that shit as free pussy and then they will use that shit against you. This is why I picked the old fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that if something were to ever happen, he could never do anything or say anything to me. You know what I'm saying? He has to stay in his little box. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have Lev. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure that, okay, you want a pretty baby or whatever you want the fuck to do, or even if you just want a baby, you need to make sure that, like, what you're doing is on point. Because at the end of the day, that is still that child's other parent. It doesn't matter if you're a lesbian, if that's what you wanted. Let's say you turn around and you decide to fucking get pregnant by this nigga. You have the baby and he realized he wants to be a part of the baby's life. He has every legal right to do what the fuck he needs to do if he wants to see his child. You really can't stop him from doing that. But there are some fuck niggas out there that would try to do that shit to you. Not only that, but then they will try to play you for that free pussy shit. Like, oh, yeah, what's up for tonight? You busy? Like, that's just guaranteed pussy for like a week. And then when you don't get pregnant, they're going to want to keep trying. You're an immediate booty call. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all motherfuckers gotta understand. Like, y'all don't understand that the shit is crazy. Like, these niggas will play you to the left. It don't matter if you think that these niggas helping you and all this shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, when they start calling you on that shit, like, what you doing? Let's fuck. Like, you think they ain't telling these niggas this shit? Like, you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't get bum niggas a pussy all the time. That's why I'm dead ass. Like, when I did it, I knew he was gonna be fucked up. Like, this nigga was coked the fuck up. He all he knew was that when I called him, he came. That was it. That's all he knew. End the story. Now I told him that what I was doing and what I wanted to do, but like I said, Coke is a motherfucker. So I don't even know if he remembers having that conversation, but I know what the fuck I said. You know what I'm saying? I was very well aware and conscious of what I was doing. Unfortunately, I had to sit there and suffer through that shit, but I got what I wanted and what I needed, so it all benefited me. Good morning, sunshine. He just woke up. But yeah, so like as I said, y'all gotta be careful. And I know like everybody's just all skeptical about like the whole artificial insemination thing. I mean, yeah, it's and to be quite honest, it is a lot easier just to find some random nigga in the street and get pregnant versus paying $500 to $700 without, and that's with a sperm donor. You know what I'm saying? That's with somebody that you choose to pick anyway. That's them inserting it into you. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not paying for that shit. For what? For what? Because then when the shit don't work, you can't get your money back. You can't get no refund on no ass. It's like fucking the home. Be like, you know what? Your services were not up to par. I want a refund. How many niggas ask for a refund after they get fucked? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that shit. And then on top of that, it costs twice as much money if they provide you with one. You know what I'm saying? And if you fuck up, like there is no guarantee that shit will, that they will, that the eggs will, be fertilized and be, you will get pregnant, basically. So, I mean, like, shit like that. I know it sounds skeptical. Like, everybody's like, oh, well, I'd rather do that than have the dick. And I'm just like, that's all well and fine. But trust me, I mean, if these bitches will sit up there and use turkey basters until motherfucking, steal NBA players' sperm and shit, get pregnant, all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? I really don't see the difference, to be quite honest with you. I mean, it's the same shit. I mean, but the thing is this, like, if you feel more comfortable having a sperm donor, like, they do have kits, though, on some real shit. They have kits where you can do it at home with your partner, you know what I'm saying? And you can do it yourself. I don't know how much that costs, but I'm pretty sure if you Google it or look it up, because I know that there are a lot of studs out there who are having babies, because these femmes will up and leave y'all ass, you know what I'm saying? I've dealt with that. I mean, I've been with a stud who had a child, and we went our separate ways. And, like, I, you know, she was my first love, so of course I'm gonna always love her to death. There's always gonna be that, you know, feeling there. I mean, it wasn't a bad breakup, but it wasn't a good one either. But you know what I'm saying? This. Okay, I got pee-pee. Close the door. Close the door. No, you wasn't. So, I mean, like I said, you could do that shit at home with your partner too, which is probably what I might end up doing, you know, one of these days. Because I want to have at least 2 kids by the time I'm 30, and I'm already 23, so that gives me, what, 5, 6, 7 years, somewhere around there. Excuse me. Either that or I would adopt, you know what I'm saying? Because there are so many kids. Like, I feel like I should, you know, you got to give back. Like, it's one thing to have kids, but for those people who can't have kids, like, you know, gay men, like, they usually have like the surrogate mother or they adopt. But I mean, we can't rely on just the gay men to start adopting kids because they can't have any. You know, lesbians can adopt too, you know what I'm saying? Same shit. And I feel like that's probably what I might do. But once again, it's a whole procedure, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of paperwork and money, and it takes a lot of time and effort. But if you're really dedicated to having a family like how you want this, this, and this, then you're probably going to go out of your way to do it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, be careful of the niggas that you fuck with, because some of these niggas will turn around and try to, you know, they will come back to your ass. They may think it's free pussy at first, and, you know, everything's all good and Gucci, and then they will try to fuck you over, real shit. So just be careful with who you fuck with.